The message boiled down to this today in committee, and we heard from Dr. Ibadi, Ms. Alinejad, Mr. Kosar, and Mr. Richard Ratcliffe. Accountability. Accountability to the women forced by a repressive regime to wear compulsory hijab. Accountability for the Iranian leaders who thrive and profit from corruption and impunity, including the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps and other senior officials and judges. Accountability for the prisoners that suffer, including dual nationals, religious leaders like the Baha'i, journalists, academics, and as we heard today, environmental activists. In Canada, we must continue to push for this accountability, and we have the tools to do it. We have the tools at the United Nations, where Canada has continued to lead the annual resolution condemning Iranian human rights abuses. And we have the legislative and legal tools as well. We have the Justice for the Victims of Terrorism Act. We have the Magnitsky Act, which is able to sanction individual gross human rights abusers, something that was passed in this latest parliament. And we also have the listing of the IRGC on the Canadian terror list. These are tools that we can use to hold this brutal and repressive regime accountable for its multiple bad deeds. And I know I stand with all members here when I say I support us doing just that.
I haven't been in Iran since journalistic assignments there in the 1980s, but the testimony these human rights heroes present here today should not only reawaken Canadian awareness of the continuing mass repression of the Iranian people, but re-energize our demands that the Canadian government speak more forcefully against the regime's domestic and international crimes in international fora. Canada's Magnitsky Act sanctions should be more broadly applied, specifically against individual human rights violators in Iran's so-called legal system, including prosecutors, judges, police officers, and prison guards. And the time, of course, is long overdue for Canada to list all elements of the IRGC, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, as terrorist entities which exist solely to uphold the brutal Islamist dictatorship.
Oui, je suis d'accord avec vous, mesdames. Les protestations pacifiques ne devraient jamais être réprimées. As you said also, no government should tell a woman how to dress. And but I'm happy to see the strength of your movement. And we have to be, nous devons être à la hauteur de votre force. On sait le prix de l'inaction, on sait le prix du silence, on l'a vécu trop souvent dans le passé. Il faut agir, il faut parler, il faut répondre. Et comme plusieurs de mes collègues l'ont mentionné, nous avons des outils. En travaillant tous ensemble, tous les partis, nous avons réussi à nous doter de la loi Magnitsky. C'est vraiment un outil qu'on devrait utiliser de manière plus systématique, surtout parce que justement ça n'affecte pas les populations.
I don't think any of us could fail but be incredibly moved and humbled by the courage of human rights activists facing the most repressive brutality and abuses of human rights in Iran. I think when we look to White Wednesdays, as explained to us here today so movingly, how could we not identify in solidarity with a commitment to assist women who are prepared to risk their lives, document with their cameras against a repressive regime for the most basic of human rights. That they do this non-violently is again an expression of their courage. And on behalf of the Green Party of Canada, I commit as well that we do everything we can in the name of human rights, in the name of women's rights, for accountability in Iran.